Hello, Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Please do remember to use your own wisdom and your own discernment as you're watching this reading, taking what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. At the bottom of the deck, what you currently can't see at the moment, you are receiving the energies of the Seven of Coins. The divine is saying to you what you're currently not seeing at the moment is that your action is going to be paid back in return. The Seven of Coins is about harvest. It's about being that farmer. He goes out, he plants, he nurtures the plants, but doesn't know how much he is going to yield, how much he's going to harvest, but he still has to go out and show up. So equally for you, the divine is saying, go and do the work that you need to do, because before you know it, it is going to be harvest time. So don't be complaining if you are not receiving what you were hoping for when you didn't put in the effort. So go and put in the effort now, because harvest time is just around the corner. Okay, so the divine is saying, for some of you, you really have been praying, you have been showing up, you have been working, and you are doing a great job. Carry on going. Like I said, harvest time is just around the corner. This is not the time for you to quit. This is not the time for you to be going back. But no, it is time for you to get inspired and carry on showing up. And you are going to be seeing that before you know it, you are now seeing your manifestations. You're seeing the hard work of your labor paying off. There is going to be a payoff that is going to be coming in. What we're going to do, we are going to be getting our oracle cards, Capricorn. And as we get our oracle cards, I always remind you of the services that I offer. So I do honey jars, and honey jars are connected to your prosperity. So you do your honey jar ceremony, and it is a 28-day ceremony. It is long, but at the same time, it really brings in the results. I do cord cutting ceremonies, return to sender, banishing ceremonies, as well as spiritual cleansing ceremonies. If you just feel that there is just some questionable energies around you, then a spiritual cleanse could be a thing that you need. Everything that you need to know is on my website, which is linked in the description box below. So at the bottom of the deck of what you need to know at this present moment in time, the divine is saying to you what you need to know right now is that a spiritual bath, a spiritual cleansing is important. So if you know how to take a spiritual bath, go and take it. Otherwise, like I said, these are some of the services that I offer, and you can get in touch and I can do some things for you. Okay, I can do some cleanses for you. But the divine is saying you need to know that at this present moment in time, you have just gone through some things that we are going to talk about. And this is why it is important for you to allow yourself to release, to let go. And in doing so, it makes you feel free. It brings an energy of liberation. Being clean is always recommended. So how spiritually clean are you? When was the last time that you took a spiritual bath? Maybe you can comment in the comment section below if you feel like doing so. So let's have a look to see what is happening. We spoke about a harvest that is here, but we are going to be diving even deeper into these messages. You receive the energies of the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is indicating that for some of you, there's a complicated journey that you've gone through. It's a complicated journey connecting to the heart, connected to love, maybe relationships. There is just something that maybe you are going through some type of fight, because these are the knights. What does a knight do? The knight has to go and fight for something of value, or fight on behalf of the king and the queens. So for some of you, maybe you're fighting on behalf of your family. You're fighting for the things that you care about. And the divine is saying to you, it is important for you to still remain focused. Because remember, I told you that the harvest is coming. It is not here yet. So having the energies of the Knight of Cups opening up this reading, the divine is saying, carry on showing up. Okay, you've done a great job so far. Carry on showing up, because the end is almost here. It is interesting that you have the major arcana card of the Hanged Man as we are talking about an ending that is here. The Hanged Man shows that for some of you currently, at this present moment in time, you feel stuck. You feel like you are in limbo. Maybe you are waiting for some results. Maybe you are waiting for a situation to get that final resolution. But nonetheless, when we're dealing with the energies of the Hanged Man, it is all about feeling like there's no movement that is happening. It's like frustration that is there. And as you can observe on our cards, we have Sleeping Beauty that is here, or it could be even Aurora from what's that film? I can't remember. But nonetheless, she's sleeping here and waiting for true love's kiss to come in. Okay, but she had to wait. She had to be in limbo. She could not just, rush and wish for the time to go faster, because the time wasn't go faster. She had to stay in her situation. And even though she could have felt frustrated, felt stuck, the divine is saying to you, for some of you, this is the situation that you're currently in, that something has been taking a really long time to get a resolution, to get an answer, to get a completion. But don't worry, the end is almost here. And there is a sense of the Four of Cups that is here, where there is an apathy, a frustration again. Because the Four of Cups is just like you're fed up, you've had enough, you're tired of this situation. But the divine is saying that what you are not seeing is that there is a new beginning right behind you. Remember, what you were not seeing was the Seven of Coins, where the divine is saying the harvest, the payoff is here, the payback is here. So the divine is saying, don't feel frustrated, because the Four of Cups can be an energy of feeling frustrated. Nothing is moving. It is just same old, but something new is coming in. A brighter future is here. A brighter new beginning is here. So the divine is saying to you, if you're feeling stuck and confused, frustrated, the Hanged Man, being a major arcana card, is saying to you that divine information is going to be coming in. So listen to divine information that is going to be coming in, because it is going to be liberating you from the situation connected to your situation, right? So on our oracle cards, it is actually elaborating more of a situation that some of you are experiencing. Okay, we spoke about the Hanged Man waiting, and I told you the Seven of Coins is all about receiving that outcome, receiving the payoff, receiving the final result, the harvest. And so for some of you, there could just be an indication where you're currently going through maybe the judicial system, you're going through a divorce, a complicated situation. So it's interesting that underneath the Hanged Man, you were told that karma is coming. And so it is important for you again to remain focused on your journey, to not allow anyone to get to you, to make you even feel more frustrated. Karma is coming to deal with the situation no matter what is happening at the moment. Lady Justice is going to be coming in. And finally, there's that final liberation that is going to be happening. So when we're looking at what karma is coming for, again, first card is indicating that for some of you, you have been dealing with some snakes, some toxic people. There's a sense of some of you kicking yourself at this present moment in time and saying to yourself, I should have trusted my intuition. This card was underneath the Knight of Cups. The Cups is connected to your intuition, is connected to the heart space. It's the water element that is connected to the moon. And the moon is indicating that there is something intuitive, that maybe you were in a rush to get into a relationship, you were in a rush to get into a situation, and because of that, you ignored the red flags. You ignored important information that was maybe even asking you to stop and to question, this person, this situation, but for whatever reason, maybe you silenced your intuition because, I don't know, maybe you fell in love, maybe you really wanted a job. But if you had really taken the time to look at that company, you could have seen that maybe they have lots of lawsuits from past employees because they don't treat their employees right. So there is just something that is here. But the divine is saying it's okay. Lady Justice is seeing, has already been seeing and witnessing some actions that someone has been taking. And when karma comes in, it will be dealing with this situation fairly. The divine is saying to you, it is time for you to stop kicking yourself. Okay? Don't kick yourself about what's happened. Don't kick yourself about, I should have trusted my intuition. My gut feeling was telling me that this person wasn't right for me, that this person was a narcissist, that this person or this situation. But in the future, the divine is saying, always listen to your gut feeling. Your gut feeling, your intuition will never lead you astray. So from this situation that you've experienced, you are going to be taking away important lessons about how you're going to be dealing with future relationships, how you're going to be dealing with new situations that you enter into. So your gut feeling has to be something that you really start leaning on, that you really start listening to. If your gut feelings tells you that something is off about a situation, that the vibe is not right, you are not being blinded by love. You're not being blinded because you need a job. You're not being blinded because whatever situation that you're experiencing, but rather you're starting to listen to that gut feeling, because your gut feeling always tries and preserves you from you experiencing difficult and painful situation. And so now to me, it makes sense why the divine is saying, go and take a spiritual bath. Okay? It now makes sense. Because the divine is saying, you've been through a really difficult, toxic situation. You're feeling some type of way about this situation. It's okay. Whilst you're still dealing with this situation, understand that karma is coming. And for you, it is important to remain spiritually clean. Why is it important to remain spiritually clean? Because the divine is saying, remember, you were told that you are going to be harvesting. And when this harvest comes, it is going to be connected to how you remained high vibrating. The divine is saying, don't fall into that dense and heavy energy of anger or frustration, but understand that the divine will come and deal with this situation in divine timing. And so again, like I already told you, I do spiritual cleanses. So if you need a spiritual cleanse so you can release things that you're holding in your heart, so that you can finally breathe, so that you can finally be free, so that you can finally walk into life just feeling lighter. Spiritual cleanses are available on my website again, which is linked in the description box below. So Capricorn, whatever it is that you're going through, understand that the divine is going to be coming in and giving you divine information. Divine is giving me too much information at the same time. I can't even talk, right? But the divine is saying, just be at peace, okay? Be at peace. Divine is saying, be at peace. And before you know it, this situation will be resolved. So if you found value in this reading, please do give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye from me.